How are we going, everybody? Now, I just had a visit from Agriculture Victoria, the Department of Agriculture and Environments, regarding the pear tree that I spoke about the other day. Now, I came and had a look at it. This is the pear tree in particular. They contacted me, they reached out to me regarding the claim I made about fire blight. It wasn't a claim that it actually has it. Now, I don't know exact wording that I used on the day because it was just an investigation that I did on it, but nevertheless, the message here is that, and after speaking to the department and having some of the experts come out here to have a look, fire blight at the moment, this exotic disease, isn't in Australia. It hasn't been cited anywhere in Australia, so I need to put that out there for everybody to know, because they were very concerned that this may affect my little claim that I said on my tree. And I shouldn't be laughing because it's a serious thing, but I'm just laughing that people actually watch me still. But the fact is that the claim of fire blight may have a major effect, detrimental effect on our export, be it all fruit and veggies that we have going out of Australia. Now, the reason for that is because just recently as well, not a disease but an insect, which is Queensland fruit fly, has affected Victoria. There were sightings from years ago. More recently, we've had more and more sightings come about in the Yarra Valley ranges, and it has shut down a major part of that food bowl that we have in Victoria. It's major concerns because it is starting to spread out of control. Well, I won't say out of control, but ferociously, which means it can reach out to the western suburbs as well. So the eastern suburbs have been affected somewhat. I don't know exactly the area of coverage where they are or have had sightings. You're best to contact your local council to find out more details about it if you are suspecting you've got fruit fly in your garden. Now, as far as fire blight, the disease or the bacteria that's prevalent in other countries, we haven't got it in Australia. So as it stands here, this tree's, we've had samples taken off this, taken back to the lab to be tested, because obviously there is something seriously wrong with the tree, and it's not sunburn or windburn, because none of the other trees in the same area, our courtyard, have copped any of that sort of similar damage or effect. So we'll soon find out what the problem is with this tree, and we'll announce it on our little platform that we have, all our platforms, so all of you know what's going on, and then we can take action on how to treat that problem or disease. But it's back onto the topic of fruit fly, or Queensland fruit fly. I had a bit of a discussion with a fellow, his name's Pear. Their biggest concern at the moment for Victoria, and I'm focusing on Victoria at the moment because this is where we are and that's where they are, is the Mediterranean fruit fly. Now, I haven't discussed that before from WA. It has hit now, for those in South Australia watching, apparently it's getting to become a bit of a problem, or plague of a problem in South Australia as far as controlling it, and there are strict guidelines put in place now, and actions in place where they are controlling the borders to avoid having any fruit or vegetables brought in from South Australia, specifically because concerning Mediterranean fruit fly may be in the fruit or the produce that they're bringing on. So if you are coming in and travelling, and it's a very touchy subject when it comes to viruses and diseases. As we all know, we've had 2 years of craziness. So in the plant world, and this is where I'm focusing on, folks, don't confuse me with anything else. When it comes to our plant kingdom and our fruit and vegetables, if you are crossing the borders, lucky you that you can, but do practice caution if you are to get rid of any fruit and you've got that with you, or vegetables. There are drop-off points or zones where you can get rid of them there. If anything, bag them in a black plastic bag or even a clear bag and seal it tight and leave it at the borders. There should be someone there, a security person or someone available to be able to take your produce away or eat it before you come across. Now, for those who have got the problems like Queensland fruit fly, and we call it the general garden fruit fly because our product, and I'm going to refer to our product Fruition, fruit fly trap, garden fruit fly trap, we've done extensive tests with it, and I've given information to biosecurity regarding our traps so they can trial them themselves as well. It does catch the female egg-laying fruit fly, adult fruit fly, as well as the males as well. Now, we know that we've had some great effect and success in luring and catching the Mediterranean fruit fly as well. It's not specifically designed for it, but it's going to have a good enough effect so you can monitor whether you have or haven't. So it's no good putting the traps up after you've been infected. Yes, they will work. The aim is to actually get them before the infection happens. So it's right now. You've got to get your traps up. Fruition Fruit Fly Trap is available on our website. If you haven't got a sticky trap, and that has to be caged. You can't have a sticky board hanging loosely on the tree or in your garden for the fear of affecting wildlife animals, birds getting stuck on it, even bees. Predator insects can fall onto it. So get the ones with a cage. Our cage is large, has large opening holes, big enough for the bee to get in, but I have had the discussions with our inventors or developers that the glue itself, it shouldn't be strong enough to catch and stick a bee on it or a predator insect on it. So they should be able to dislodge themselves and fly away. So far we've been lucky. Check out our website, vasilisgarden.com, for the fruit fly traps that we have, fruition that is. Get them in your garden. Prune your trees as soon as you see a problem in the garden. Don't wait for the problem to get any worse. I'm going to prune this right down now because I can. They've given me the okay. I'm going to clear it all out, and hopefully we find out soon enough what the problem is that's affecting it. We'll talk about it on our platform. We're going to treat it and we're going to monitor the success. Hopefully we can bring it back to good health, nurse it back to good health, and we'll get some fruit in the following seasons. Everything else is on our website, vasilisgarden.com, 50 to 90% off everything online. Check it all out. Enjoy your wonderful Christmas shopping, and we've got plenty of specials running for you too as well. From me, Vasili, Maresi.